Hello friends, today in this video we are going to learn how to write an essay. Essay writing is a very important topic right from class 6th to class 12th. And this topic is there in many competitive exams too. Whenever we apply for jobs, before you sit for the interview, you are asked to appear for a written test. And you know what? In most of those tests, you are asked to write an essay on the given topic. That means this is a very important topic for everyone. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can write a good essay, rather an influencing essay. But before I start with it, I request you all, in case you like the video, please give a thumbs up, share the video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe my channel. So, here we start. Everyone says that essay writing is a very important topic. But have you ever thought, why do we write essays? Why are they so important? They are important to score marks in the exam. Is that only the answer to this? No. They are very important for each and every person, because whenever you sit for any interview, you apply for a job, you have to appear for an interview. But before the interview, you are asked to give a written exam. And in that written exam, you generally get this topic, that is essay writing. Whenever you apply for any competitive exam, again, they will ask you to write an essay. And you know why? Why do they ask us to write essays? Because before giving you that appointment, that job, those people sitting there would definitely like to check that individual thoroughly, whether that individual is good at communicating. That means the sole purpose is to check our communication skills. Communication skills include two skills, our written skills and our spoken skills. Spoken skills will be checked through your interview. How about written skills? They check our written skills by asking us to write a paper. And in that paper, most of the times, you are asked to write an essay on the given topic. So that is why essay writing is very important. But written skills can be checked by other ways too. They can ask us to write an essay, a paragraph, a notice, or an article. All these are used to check written skills. So in this video now, I'm going to teach you how to write a good essay. An essay that can influence your employer or your teacher in class. Let us first see what an essay is. Essay is a written composition that presents the writer's opinion and gives information on a given subject. That means an essay is an expression of the writer's thoughts, opinion, whatever the writer feels about the given topic. An essay consists of many paragraphs. Mind it, many paragraphs. If you're just writing one paragraph, that is not essay writing, that is paragraph writing. And those paragraphs will give details related to the given topic. There are certain things that you need to remember whenever you are writing an essay, and these things definitely help. First point, an essay should always be concise and specific. That means you need to elaborate the given topic. You need to give a lot of information about the topic given to you, but be specific. Do not give unnecessary information. You have to stick to the topic. That means you need to be concise and specific. You cannot just write anything and everything in an essay to elongate the essay. You cannot do that. Always remember, an essay has a word limit. And that word limit is generally of 250 to 300 words. You cannot write an essay of 100 words. No, you cannot do that. So try to fit in your essay within 250 to 300 words. Always divide your essay into paragraphs. you need to divide your essay into short paragraphs, though you need to have at least 3 to 4 paragraphs in an essay. Do not beat about the bush. That means you cannot just take one line and keep on repeating it again and again, or you cannot just drag on one thing only, on one idea only. No, you have to give a lot of information and try not to repeat things again and again in your essay. Always remember, your sentences in the essay should be short and crisp. They should capture attention of the reader. So they need to be short and crisp. Avoid elongated sentences in the essay. You need to follow 2 steps to write an essay. Step number 1, brainstorming. That means you need to storm your brain. Just read the topic given to you. Generally, you're given 2-3 topics and you need to choose one of them. So choose an ideal topic for yourself. Whichever topic you feel comfortable about, you have more information about, choose that topic. Now, brainstorm yourself. That means think a lot about the topic given to you. Try to gather all the possible information related to that topic that you are aware of. Try to recall things, try to think about facts, try to think about anything and everything you know about that given topic. So, you need to think a lot. Now, see, I've made a picture. This is you thinking. What all do we need to think about? We need to think about what all we know about that topic, what the topic actually is. All the facts that we are aware of related to the topic. Any quotes, if you can remember, any famous quotes written by anybody, if you can remember, they really help a lot. They throw a good impression on the reader if you use quotes in your essays. Supportive examples. That means whenever you're writing something, just to elaborate and focus on your point, you can give certain live examples, or you can just create examples and write about them. Like, if you're talking about women empowerment, then you need to give some examples that we need to empower women. Women should be empowered. And if they are not empowered, what will happen? And you can give an example there. Okay. So these things you can think about before you start writing an essay. So you need to first storm yourself, storm your brains hard, and then you will write an essay. Step number 2 is to prepare a brain draft. That means as to how I'm going to present the essay. You cannot just pick up a pen and start writing. No, you have already gathered information. You have already thought about the topic. Now you have to arrange that information in your mind itself in a proper sequence. And this is what is known as brain drafting. That is what you have to do before you start writing the essay. Always divide your essay into 4 parts, and this division will help you to frame paragraphs also. You'll be able to divide the whole essay into paragraphs if you follow this division of essay. So always you need to start your essay with a very good introduction. Now, what introduction are we going to give? If you can think of any good quote related to the topic, you can start your essay with a quote also. In introduction part, you need to focus on the main idea, the main topic that is given to you, and what you are going to discuss further in this essay. After introduction, you now need to expand the main idea. So if you have one idea, you're going to expand that idea. If you have 2-3 ideas there, you're going to expand them by giving more information about the main idea. Here in this information, you can even give supportive examples. Your expansion part, that means this part can have 1 paragraph, 2 paragraphs, 3 paragraphs, all depending on the information that you have. Followed by discussion. Here, you are going to discuss the main idea. If you have more than one idea, then you're going to discuss how these ideas are related. So discussion is again known as the body of the paragraph, you can say. Discussion can center around various aspects of the main idea. Might be your main idea has many further aspects along, so you can discuss them over here. How important your ideas are and how they are related to each other. So basically here you are trying to discuss the topic given to you. Finally, you will conclude your essay. Always remember, conclusion is a very, very important part of a good essay. If you conclude it well, you've won half of the battle. Why? Because your reader will leave you highly impressed. So, always be very careful with your conclusion. A suitable conclusion has to be given to complete your essay well. Now let us all write an essay here. I have picked up a very simple topic, that is student life. Most of us have gone through this part and there are many who are still students. So we all are aware of what a student's life is. So we now can write on this topic because we all can relate to this topic easily. As I told you, I cannot just start writing an essay. I cannot just start typing the essay here. I first need to think about the topic. So you also should be thinking about the topic. So let us think together. We have to follow 2 steps. Step number 1, brainstorming. Let us think and think. What do we think? We need to think about the topic. What is a student's life like? What are the various aspects of a student's life? What is its importance? It is very important in everyone's life. Do I know any quotes related to this topic? Might be you know some. We need to add on some live examples. So think about them. Might be you've experienced something yourself, or might be your friends have gone through something which is very relevant and you would like to pen it down. So we need to think about all these things and create an essay in our brain itself. Step number 2 is to draft an essay in our brain first. And then we will write. We cannot just start writing. So now, since we already have thought about the topic, we've tried to gather all the information. You can take 3-4 minutes to do it because your brain needs to respond. You can think about the topic for good about 4 to 5 minutes also, and then plan everything. How will you start it? What all information are you going to give? What is going to be your main idea? How are you going to expand the idea? What all you need to discuss? Which examples you can give? Which quotes you would like to use? All that you now need to draft in your mind itself. Okay. Once you have done these 2 things, then you will start writing the essay. Prepare yourself with all the possible information. Do the brain drafting thing. And then pick up your pens and let us start writing an essay together. I'll type it here, but if you would like to write your own essay, you are free to do that. So you can start off along with me here itself. Let us start writing the essay now. The topic for our essay is student life. You need to divide your essay into 4 parts. The first one is the introduction. Since it is the beginning of the paragraph, always try to make it very impressive. Your first sentence should be eye-catching. You can start with a quotation too, if you can think of any good quotation. In case you cannot, you can simply start with an impressive sentence. I have started off for you people. Let us read it. So this white portion is the introduction of this paragraph. A student's life is considered to be the happiest life. During this period, an individual spends a carefree time which is not affected by the worries and miseries of the world. It is the time when one prepares for his future. Therefore, it is of great importance. Whatever he does during this span of time ultimately impacts his entire life. So here I have given the major ideas that ran into my brain. So I have jotted those ideas here. Now I'm going to expand them. I'm going to elaborate these main ideas that I've presented. So exactly what a student's life is, we are going to talk further about it. Here I've just laid down the major ideas that came to my mind. Now the second part of our essay, that is the expansion part. How do we write further about what we have discussed in the introduction? Here you can even give live examples, or you can give examples related to the topic. Students must make sure that they do not waste time and instead utilize it by cultivating healthy habits like reading books, playing sports, or by participating in creative activities like music, dance, and art. This period acts as a base during which an individual can give shape to the future course of his life. For example, see, I've quoted an example here. For example, if someone wants to be a doctor, he should gather knowledge either from his family members, teachers, or perhaps real doctors regarding the skills required to be a doctor. This would give him an idea about what it takes to be a doctor and whether he has those qualities in him or not. Now, to explain it further, I've given another example here. For instance, if someone has a weak heart and cannot stand the sight of blood, will it be possible for him to study medical science? Hence, such research should be conducted during the course of student life. So here I'm trying to justify my example also. I'm trying to justify how important student's life is, what all you need to do during this phase of your life, and how it will affect you in future. Now let us discuss our expansion part. That is, we are going to elaborate more on what all we have discussed till now. And we can give more examples. And this is the next part of the essay, that is the discussion part. In the modern age, where everything from eatables to information is available to us at the click of a mouse or is just a phone call away, there is always a tendency to be lethargic and lazy. We tend to be happy about the present and do not prepare ourselves for the future struggle. Students might think that just like everything else, whatever they want in life would be easily available. As a result, many cannot handle the pressure when they face real-life situations. For this, parents can help children and make them realize that everything is not easily available and one has to struggle to achieve certain things in life. So here we have elaborated more about the main idea that how important a student's life is. So here we are talking about its importance with an example too. Now, the last part of our essay, in case you have more thoughts, in case you want to add on more, you can add on one more paragraph. Till now, I've already prepared 3 paragraphs. Now I'm moving to the 4th paragraph, that is the conclusion part. As I told you earlier, conclusion is again very important. Your end should always be too good. It is always said, no, last thing that we eat should be sweet enough. Similarly, the last portion of your essay should be really nice and impressive. So here we go with the conclusion. Parents too play a major role in helping their child utilize his student life well. So here we are now focusing on the role of a parent in a student's life. They need to share their own experiences of student life with the child so that he is aware of what lies ahead of him. In this way, he will be prepared to face the challenges of student life and emerge victorious. In case you all can think of something else better, please do add. If you can write a good paragraph, you can please, or a good, if you want to add a new paragraph to it, please go ahead, do it. In case you feel you can frame a very good essay on the same topic, I would love to see it. You can just post it in the comment section and I would go through it. Might be I learn from you people. So this is how you need to present your essay. Thoughts are always welcome. Extra emotions are welcome. You just need to be sure of what you are writing and your grammar should be good. That is it. And this is how you'll be able to write good essays on your own. And remember, it is a really, really important topic for everyone. With this, we come to the end of this video. I hope you all liked the video and you have understood how to write essays on your own. You need to practice a little. Try writing one essay a day and I'm sure you'll get there. I can suggest a few topics to you. You can write an essay on women empowerment, our Indian society, education system in our country. All these topics are relevant enough and you just need to think a little and you will be able to relate to them. Do not forget, you need to divide your essay into those 4 parts that I told you. You can add on more paragraphs if you feel the need. And in case you need my help, you know how to reach me. You just need to drop a comment and I'll get back to you. Now, if you've liked the video, please give a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends and do not forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you everyone and bye for now.